Hi, good morning everyone. Today we will done last part of 10.2 exercise sequence and series, in which we are basically dealing with AP series. So under this I have discussed some question here. So here, if your question is if the root of equation is a b minus ax square plus bc minus ax plus ca minus b is equal to 0 are equal, show that 1 by a, 1 by b, 1 by c are in AP. In this, what you have to do, you have one quadratic equation is given and root is given. What is the condition when root is given? Your discriminant will be 0 and your discriminant formula is b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. This b term means that term accompanied with the x raised to power 1. Okay, and this a is that term accompanied with your coefficient of x square, and this c is considered as your constant term. Now you have to apply this value, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So in place of b we have apply bc minus a whole square. So that will be first, it will be better for your calculation if you shift 4ac on another side, like b square is equal to 4ac. So negative changes to positive. Now when you open this one, in place of b, this term will be there, b c minus a whole square 4. Now in place of a, that is coefficient of x square, so that is a b minus c, and in place of c, this is c a minus b. Now next step is I have to open it all the terms, like ac I will combine with 4ac. So b minus c and a minus b is left. So I will open again, I multiply with this bc and a minus b. So in this next step, so this become b square c minus a whole square. Then you have to go with b square c minus a whole square. Now you apply here a minus b whole square formula. B square will be kept outside, so that will be c square plus a square minus 2ac is equal to 4ac, and when you open this one, that gives you ab minus b square minus ac plus bc. Okay, now here when you open, now you open all the term either in left side either in right side. So this become b square c square plus a square b square minus 2ab square c, and on the right side 4a square bc minus 4ab square c, then minus 4a square c square, then plus 4ab c square. So now I shift all this right side term on this left side. So what it will be after shifting? So this becomes b square c square plus a square b square. If any term is there, you can also subtract from that. Like here ab square c and ab square c is also here, and no other term is there. So I write other term as it is, a square b square minus 2ab square c and plus 2. When move it another side here, so minus 2 and plus 4ab square c, so that become plus 2ab square c, because this is minus 2. This is a negative sign, minus 2ab square c, and another side is minus 4ab square c. When this shift on this side, so that become positive. So that is left after subtracting plus 2ab square c. Now other term I just shift as it is, that minus 4a square bc plus 4a square c square, then minus 4ab c square is equal to 0. So now if you just look at this, this is bc square, this is ab square. So if I check the formula, is it a like formula of a plus b plus c whole square formula? If you just look at this one, because we got here like 4 terms, like 4 a square c square, then plus 2ab square c minus 4abc square then minus 4a square bc. If you just look at this, so that becomes the formula of bc plus ab minus 2ca whole square. Because when you open, because you have the formula of a plus b plus c whole square, formula is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Okay, so according to that, sign will be interchange. If you check with this formula also, comparing with this, so if in place of a this is bc, so that become b square c square, so that is b square c square, and in place of b this is ab, a square b square, and this is minus. So when you go with this term in place of a, first term, second term, third term, and third term and first term, you have to check with the multiplication. I check with this, like this bc plus ab minus 2ca. If I check with this formula here, so according to that, bc whole square plus ab whole square, okay, third term is minus 2ca, so that become 2ca whole square, right? Now after that, when three terms square is there, next is a and b. A, b will be multiplied, first term and second term, 2 times bc into ab, bc into ab, okay, plus 2 times these two terms, 2 times ab into minus 2ca, then again plus 2 times third term and first term, that is minus 2ca then bc. Now if you check with that, b square c square is there, a square b square is there, and squaring this is 4 c square a square, so that is there. Now after these three terms, check with these three terms. So this is 2a b square c, yes, 2a b square c, then minus 4 a square bc, minus 4 a square bc already we have, then minus 4 a b c square, so minus 4 abc square. If you open this way, so you will get the same formula, so I write in this way, squaring form. Now if I take square root on both sides, so this is your formula portion only. So if I just solve this one square with square root, so only left bc plus ab minus 2ca is equal to 0, taking square root on both sides, so it will be left. Now what you will do next, now negative term shift on another side, so or you can do like that, bc plus ab is equal to 2ca. Now because I need that 1 by a, 1 by b, 1 by c are in ap, so that will be my answer. So what I will do, I divide by abc, all the both sides, divide by abc. When I divide all three terms by abc, 1 by a is left it here, 1 by c is left it here, and 2 by b is left it here. So if you just look at these terms, so 2 times the middle term is equal to the first term and the third term. That is a rule. If this condition is true, we can say that 1 by a, 1 by b, 1 by c are in ap. So these, hence it is proof that 1 by a, 1 by b and 1 by c are in ap. Now next question is log question. So here, if log 3 to x minus 5 and log 3 is the base, okay, so only you have to concentrate about the term like 2 to x minus 5 and log 3 to x minus 7 by 2 are in AP. So that is given in your question. If these terms are in AP, you have to find the value of x in this. So now what you will do, first if it is given that these three terms are in AP, so you have to go with the AP term condition formula, that is 2 times the middle term. Just I told you that 2 times the middle term is equal to the sum of the first and the third term. If this condition is true, that it will be considered as your terms are in AP. So if already is given are in AP, so and that means AP condition is true on that thing. So I can directly with 2 times the middle term log 3 2 raised to power x minus 5, and first term is log 3 2 plus log base 3 2 raised to power x minus 7 by 2. Okay, this way I will arrange this term. Now next what I will do, first I have two rules. If you look at this, this is log m plus log n rule, and this is m log n rule. Your m log n rule said that log n raised to power m, whatever term is written it here numerical term, that is shifted in the what term is accompanied with the log in raised to power. Now next is log m plus log n. If log m plus log n condition is there, that means log m multiplied by n. So you write a combined log and multiply the term if this is the rules of logarithmic. One more rule of logarithmic is base changing. Like if it is written like that, log ab is equal to x, that means if this is a base, this is a term is equal to x. So if you convert into the exponential form, the exponential form is whatever base is there, this term goes to the power of this, and whatever this is the answer of this. Like I will give you one example. I just write for the formula here. So here, like if I have written like log, suppose 3, and it is given like 9, and it is given 2, like that. Okay, so if you want to write in the exponential form, that in 3 raised to power 2 is equal to 9. 3 raised to power 2 is equal to 9. So that is the log form and exponential form of the expression. Remember these formula of the log formula. Now here come to that point also. Now we apply these two formula, this one on left side and this one on right side. So that will be left log 3 2x minus 5 raised to power 2, and here log 3 2 multiplied by 2x minus 7 by 2. Okay, so here if left side and right side log term is same, you ignore the log term, just equate the terms what is accompanied with the log. So here when you open this one, that is 2 into 2x minus 2 is cancelled, only 7 is left. Okay, so now you have to apply here a minus b whole square formula. So before applying the formula, so it will be easier if we consider, because sometimes it will be confusion, 2 raised to power x is there. So what we will do, first we substitute, put 2 raised to power x is equal to y. So now I replace 2x with y, so it will be easier for my calculation. Then after finding the y value, I replace back in the 2 raised to power x form. So that become 2y minus 7. Now I apply here a minus b whole square formula. Y square plus 25 minus 10y is equal to 2y minus 7. Now all the terms shifted it here. So that become y square minus 10 and minus 2 becomes minus 12y. 25 plus 7 is 32 is equal to 0. Now next step is we have to go with the middle term split method. From the middle term split method, we need here in place of minus 12 just two numbers. After adding those two numbers, it gives me minus 12, but when I multiply those numbers, that gives me plus 32. So that is only minus 8y and minus 4y that satisfied both the condition, because if you add minus 8 minus 5, that gives you minus 12, but when you multiply minus 8 into minus 4, that gives you plus 32. So that means y square minus 8y minus 4y plus 32. Now you take y common, y minus 8 here, minus 4 common, y minus 8 is equal to 0. Now you have to apply with zero product rule by taking common y minus 8 and y minus 4 is equal to 0. Now I apply the zero product rule here. So y minus 8 is equal to 0, y minus 4 is equal to 0, y is equal to 8 and y is equal to 4. Now here I replace back what I consider y as 2 raised to power x and 8 becomes 2 raised to power 3. Here 2 raised to power x and 2 raised to power 2. Now if base is same, we just equate the powers. So here is it x is equal to 3 and here it is x is equal to 2. So what I think that I got the two values of x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 2, but both will not satisfy my original equation. First I will think about x is equal to 2. If I just substitute here in my this b term, like 2 raised to power x minus 5, 2 raised to power 2 is 4 minus 5 give me negative number, so that will be not allowed. So that's why we not consider x is equal to 2 and our required number will be x is equal to 3, because when you substitute here 2 raised to power 3, that is 8 minus 5, that is defined, but when 2 raised to power 2 4 minus 5 give you minus 5, so that is not defined. So this we will not consider, so we consider x is equal to 3 value. Thank you, have a nice day.